What's up, everybody? Cody with Wyo R Outlaws. Figured I would do this way for our event coming up June 22nd and 23rd for YORC Outlaws birthday bash. Figured we would just do a video of the overall rules and class rules, make it easier doing it this way. So again, we're gonna do YORC Outlaws birthday bash June 22nd and 23rd. 22nd will be like a fun run. 23rd, that's when we'll get serious and give out some prizes and whatnot. So we didn't really do any Sorka stuff. There is a few little Sorka rules. We didn't do a lot. We kept it simple. So I mean, yeah. So without further ado, here's all classes. This is this doesn't, these rules here don't set class 1 or class 2 or class 3 different from each other. This is for all these classes. All classes are allowed to have upgraded servos, motors, ESCs, and receivers. We know that's some of the most common things that go out on our rigs. 1.9 tires will run with 1.9 tires, except for Class 3. 2.2 will run with 2.2, except for Class 3. Class 3, you guys will run 1.9 with 2.2s. It's the buggy class. It's kind of run what you brung type thing in the Class 3. Weighted RCs will run with weighted RCs. Kind of give it a fair advantage here. No added weight RCs will run with non-added weighted RCs. It'll be kind of lenient with that one. If you've only got brass shock retainers or something, I could let that slide. All classes are allowed winches, tow ropes, recovery ropes, sand ladders, etc. So when you pass through a gate, and this is a safety feature here, when you pass through a gate, that gate you just passed through is dead. So if you step on that gate, it's no docked points, or in our case, no added points. I will get to that here in a minute too. We are doing a 15-minute max run time. We are going to set a limit. We don't want people dawdling along, taking a half an hour to do a 10-minute course. Every minute over is added points. Let's see here. Okay, these are classes. Class 1, tire size 4.19 max, height. It's based off of a daily driver that goes up the canyon once in a blue moon type thing, 1-to-1 style. Daily driver, but can canyon cruise, canyon cruising capability, full bumpers, full bumper width. Now I will let this slide a little bit. If it's still from outside of your windshield, outside of your windshield, anywhere between that and full width bumper, the width of the body, fine. If you got a rig like here here, or like the TF2's got the stock bumper on it. So like here, this is my new painted body. If it's like this, where I made a bumper, that will do if you don't run actual metal bumpers. Um, let's see here. No body modifications, no trimming of the bumper or no trimming of the fenders. It looks like a bone stock 1-to-1 daily driver. C channel chassis, or C channel chassis only. No other channels. If you have another channel, you will be bumped up a class and have the option to run a bigger tire. So, Class 2, 1.9 tire only, maximum height 5 inches. Someone will have a micrometer there. And if we don't think it's if we think it's over 5 inches, we will micrometer them tires. Still daily driver, but off-road capable. Bumper width optional, whether it's full width or narrow. Slight body modifications, roll bar, bed cage, maximum size, So you can run a roll cage, a trudgy style. This is one that you are more dedicated to take out, like hunting and off-roading. You ain't scared to, scratch it up a little bit, bang it up. So slight body modifications. You can trim the fenders to make the big, 5-inch tires fit, or, uh, trim the front stock bumper on the body to fit a metal narrower bumper. This is where I left off with Class 1 about the C channels. Max tire height size. Class 1 can run with modded frame. So anything other than the C channel. So let me word that better. If you got anything other than the C channel for Class 1, you will be bumped to Class 2. And the option for a bigger, you have an option to use a bigger tire, or up to a 5-inch tire. Class 3, this is open wheel. Bumper, no bumper. Optional. 1.9 and 2.2 tires. Different frame, other C channel frames and body mods. This one's a real lenient class. This is more of your buggy class, like your 1.9 race. This is your race spawns, your gatekeepers, your Capras. If you got a more scale rig that's got wider axles, like for instance, my TF2, it's got maybe a quarter of the tire covered by the fender. Technically, that would be in there. We are not doing a max tire coverage. It's plain and simple. If it's more than, looks more open wheel, you may be put into Class 3. I mean, it just, it depends. Your cliffhangers, what would be your cheater rigs, you're going to be put in Class 3. So, with that being said, that's the 3 classes. Now, if there's enough kids there, run what you brung. So if you got a rig, and you let your kid run it, they're allowed to run it. We're going to run it, either, depending on the age bracket we have of kids there. They'll either run a Class 1 or Class 2 trail. Also, age cutoff is pretty much 14 to 15 years old. We'll say 15. 15 and under can run kids. Now, the older kids, I'm going to ask you to please Please not mop the floor with the littler kids. Give them a fighting chance, and help them out. this is this is our first technical comp. I'm trying to say the event because we're out there having fun. We want to have fun. We want to just have a good time. Good friendly comp, laughing around. I don't want no seriousness. If you're gonna throw an attitude and whatnot, and just be negative, me or one of my crew members, my staff, my admins is going to tell you to politely leave. We're out there to have a good time. RC comp scoring. So this is for Sunday. We are scoring this like golf. Negative numbers are good numbers. Positive numbers are bad numbers. Hand of God plus 10 points. Hitting a gate plus 6 points. Reversing plus 5 points. Winching and recovering or recovery rope. We are actually giving good points for using something instead of stalling and hanging other people up to be running. So for winching or using a recovery rope, we are giving you -2 points. We encourage you to use those. It's kind of more skill. Yes, it takes a little more time, but if you're willing to use it, we'll give you that few extra minutes, or seconds. Scale accessories. They are -1 point and a max of 10 items. We will include lights, roll bars, um, you know, anything you can put in the bed of a truck, an interior, a driver. Overall RC control during the run. So when it's your turn to run and you're not out there mobbing, and you're doing good, you're going to get a max of 5 points, of -5 points. It will be based between a -1 and a -5, how well you can control your rig. Every gate not hit, you will get an added point or a negative point. You'll get -1 point for every gate you don't hit. 15 minimum or 15 minute maximum. Every additional minute is 1 point. So if you go over the 15-minute mark during the run, you're going to have 1 point added for every minute over. That being said, we will be having trophies, medals. There will be a tug of war, and I have not done the rules on this one. So we have a tug of war. Winner takes all. You're going to get I don't have it over here anymore. You'll get one of my tug-em ropes, the kinetic tug-em ropes. You'll get one of my 550 paracord tow ropes. You'll get some decals with it. First place, winner take all. Now, it will be crawlers only. There won't be no bashers entered, no monster trucks. It will be 4x4 crawler/trail rigs. Plain and simple. Like I said, we will have trophies, medals. We will have door prizes. Door prizes will be various ranges of things. I mean, could be tires, could be motor. I mean, could be an LCG carbon fiber chassis frame. We will have raffles. I've heard rumblings between my admins that possibly there may be a 110 RTR for raffle. There may be an 18 for a raffle. There may be a LCG chassis for a raffle. There may, we haven't really decided yet. So I mean, and we kind of got a price set on the tickets. It will be very costly friendly. Now with these raffles, we have chose not to do an entry fee. Now, except back to the tug of war. You want to enter the tug of war to get that trophy, it'll be a $5 buy-in. $5 buy-in for the tug of war. We will have the tugging ropes, the tow ropes there for sale. I'll have my LED whips antennas for sale. My wife, she will throw in lanyard on a few prizes. She will have her stuff there to make your own colors. So you can pick your colors. She'll make that lanyard right there for you. Rumblings is we're gonna have some YORC Outlaws Birthday Bash 2023 or 2024 shirts there to kind of debut and show, and it will be a pre-order type thing. Let's go out there, have a good time. You guys will get to see our new huge. Oh, I don't have it right here right now. You'll get to see our new huge display banner for our group as well. Again, it will be June 22nd and 23rd. Registration opens at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Drivers meeting at 10. Let's get rolling by 11. That will be on Sunday. Free run all day. Saturday, Rock Springs, Wyoming, at the Sweetwater Hospital or Memorial Hospital of Sweetwater County, Rock Springs, Wyoming. Hope to see you there. Gone on long enough, so I went over a little more than just the rules, but I hope to see you guys there. We're up there to have a good time, and have some fun. Maybe learn some new things from you guys and whatnot. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your time. This is Cody signing off with YORC Outlaws. Thank you.